Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. Most of us might be wondering what really led to the defeat of Asue Yodalo and the PDP in Edo State. Guys, it seems that the Edo people rejected the PDP and Obaseki, thus affecting Asue Yodalo's candidacy. An Edo Unity League, a social-cultural organization in Edo State, has attributed the defeat of the PDP Asoyodalo to the vindictive policies and unpopular actions and the policies of the outgoing governor Godwin Obaseki. The All Progressive Congress APC Senator Monday Okpebholo emerged victorious in the September 21st election, and in a statement by its publicity secretary, Agbado, the league emphasized that Obaseki's strained relationship with the political elites and his perceived insensitivity, to the concerns of the people led to the PDP's downfall in the state. Now, anyone with an understanding of the internal discord within the PDP, particularly the opposition form founding members against the outgoing governor, should have predicted Senator Okpebholo's victory. It was no surprise, but rather the culmination of clear factors. The group highlighted that in Edo South, the most populous region of the state, where Obaseki hails from, voters were disillusioned with the governor's administration. So for many in Edo South, voting for the PDP candidate Aso Ihodalo was seen as endorsing Obaseki's administration, which they perceived as vindictive, the statement added. Now, they noted that the people of Benin felt that Obaseki's government style attempted to institutionalize a culture of retribution, with royal figures and notable community members often targeted unfairly. And there was a growing sentiment that the governor's actions, such as the arbitrary revocation of certificates of occupancy from prominent local entrepreneurs in the favor of his allies, many of whom are based in Lagos, were harmful to the community's interests, that the people of Benin were feeling agitated. They were feeling that their culture, that their heritage were under attack, and they did not need any financial initiatives to reject the PDP. In fact, the electoral score attributed to the PDP in this election seems to be surprisingly high and undeserved. In Edo Central, the group said it was a clear choice between a familiar figure and an outsider, and Okpebholo is seen as a son of the soil, with strong commitment to community development, with respect for traditional institutions, and a reputation for empathy. And the people rallied behind him with overwhelming support and unprompted by financial initiatives. The statement explained that in Edo North, voters reportedly felt betrayed by Obaseki's treatment of the former governor Adams Oshiomole, a key figure in the region, and the betrayal of Oshiomole by the outgoing governor was seen as unforgivable, and voters sought to express their disapproval by overwhelmingly supporting the APC. And summing up, the league concluded by saying that Ihodalo was burdened by the baggage of the outgoing governor's action, that the election result was a clear message from Edo people to Obaseki, that integrity and goodwill matter in leadership. Indeed, it does matter. But with what happened in Edo State, one can easily conclude that a house divided against itself cannot stand. The defeat of the PDP in the last Edo State governorship election was largely predicted on the internal rancor that really rocked the party in the states. Okpebholo of the APC defeated Aso Ihodalo of the PDP, and Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party came distant third. Now, for a state that have been ruled by the PDP, the election was seen as a referendum on the outgoing administration headed by the governor Godwin Obaseki, And the referendum boiled down to the delivery of good governance and management of human relationships. In both aspects, the PDP entered the election on a negative, in the sense that the election was, held on a rainy day, and it clearly demonstrates the government's failure in road infrastructure. It will be recalled that election materials arrived late because of the rain, which prevented vehicle movements, largely on the account of bad roads that have emerged in many areas of the state. And all these things are just, reflections from political analysts in terms of why the PDP really failed the election in Edo State. And with Obaseki's, estranged deputy saying that, in fact, he will not support his principal. He left the PDP for the APC and supported another candidate. One can easily tell that all wasn't well with the PDP. So it started from the PDP. And then, secondly, the Edo people. Some say the Edo people are tired of Obaseki, that Obaseki was more like a tyrant. Obaseki was more like a dictator, doing whatever he likes, stamping on everybody's feet and head and getting away with it, no respect for traditional institutions and all of that. That they voted for Okpebholo because Okpebholo is a son of the soil. He came from humble beginnings. My country people, you see all these politicians, they all started with humble beginnings. Yes, they all started with humble beginnings. I only hope and pray that Monday Okpebholo will not turn his back on his people, just like what the Edo people are alleging of Governor Obaseki. I really hope he doesn't turn his back on his people at some point, because it will be really, really bad. The same Wike that everybody shouting, Wike, Wike this, Wike that. Wike was once loyal to his party. Wike came, in fact, Wike started politics on a humble beginning. It was recently Fubara said that some persons used to wash car in Mbata's house. That Wike used to wash Mbata's car in his house. That he did not wash anybody's car before he rose in his political career and all of that. Wike washing car in Mbata's house showed that yes, he was a humble person. He started with humble beginnings. Now look at where Wike is now. All the power has gotten into his head. He feels like a mini god. Same goes for every politician. They always start with humble beginnings. At some point, they tend to lose control. So all eyes are on Monday Okpebholo to really show himself if he's just like every other politician in the state. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.